Yeah, so I'm telling you guys, I feel like people nowadays are sleeping on AI. People are more worried about it taking our jobs as opposed to leveraging AI for our best use, right? And right now, the point of this video is for me to tell you guys how I use AI in my day-to-day to improve not only my understanding, my process flows, and my workflows that I do for work and for school, even in my personal life, so I can just better improve like what I do, or at least the output that you guys see or that I see that impacts pretty much what I do in my day-to-day. So three main things that I want to talk about right now is obviously how I use AI to my advantage. I use AI to pretty much for YouTube, right? So I create these videos. What I used to do is I have it script up something that I can read off of. I don't do that anymore, or at least I haven't done that recently. I've used AI to say, hey, like I want to cover Coca-Cola stock, for example. I want to cover the S&P 500, for example. I want to cover a dividend ETF, for example. Roth versus IRA, for example. Like I ask it, hey, like, can you give me a 10-minute script? Can you include a couple of bullet points and a mini summary for each section for me to better understand and to better communicate or connect with you guys? I also ask it, hey, to give me a gaming analogy so I can relate this to some of the gamers out there that I'm trying to appeal to, right? So I have AI. God, I just got rust right now through that window. But anyways, I digress. I pretty much ask AI, like, hey, like, this is my idea. This is what I want to do. Help me create something for my video so I can communicate this to my audience, right? That's pretty much what I do. That's AI in use for day one. Write scripts, summarize it, put it in the description, better the title, better the thumbnail. I have it create my thumbnail sometimes. And for the most part, it has done something. It has made some of my videos look professionally done, or at least when it comes to the thumbnails, when it comes to the voice and video, I don't edit. I'm not, at least not as much as I used to. My scripts, my voice still feels. I still have some like $40 headset that I bought like years ago from Best Buy, and it still puts in work to this day. It may sound like trash, but I think it gets the job done. But anyways, that's my first use of AI. The second use of AI is pretty much on the same notion from my first use of AI. The second use of AI is creating images, so that's kind of on the content creation side of what I use AI for, but essentially helping me understand certain topics, right? So in my day-to-day, I ask it, hey, like, I'm interested in learning in for example, jobs, right? I do data. Okay, that's my space, and I ask it, hey, like, I want to transition into a specific spot in data. How can you help me draft an email to follow up with a potential employer? Can you help me understand this job industry that I'm applying for? Can you help me improve my interviewing skills? Can we walk through the mock interview? I pretty much ask it, hey, like, help me out. These are my questions, and can you help me out? And it does its job. It does its job to the best of its abilities, assuming that you know how to ask it the right questions. But what does that mean? Essentially, what that means is that you need to ask AI, hey, like, pick the role as a hiring manager. You are an expert of this industry. You are interviewing me. Essentially, ask me certain questions that any hiring manager would ask during an interview for a role in data analytics, for example. And that's essentially how I accurately prompt the AI to help me, to pretty much prepare me for the interview, right? So the first topic again is using AI to help me create content for YouTube. The second way I use AI is to help me understand how to better prep, how to better interview prep for the roles that I am selected for an interview. So that's two uses of AI, and the last use of AI is kind of a mixture of the earlier two. Of course, one is content creation. The other one is interview prepping. The second one, the third and the last use of AI I want to share with you guys is essentially bettering my understanding in a certain topic. It's kind of hard to explain. It seems a bit repetitive, but essentially what I'm saying here is that, hey, like, I have a genuine curiosity in a certain topic, and I need to better develop my understanding to better understand what is it that I will get myself into if I pursue it, right? So it could be, for example, hey, like for financial topics, right? So I am curious in learning a lot about financial tools like personal loans, home loans, investing, like in a standard brokerage account into a tax deferred account, tax advantage account, etc., etc., etc. So I ask it, hey, like, what are the tax implications if I invest here, if I take out here? What are the, just generally questions that I ask it to help me get a better understanding. But never do I really act out or make an action based on what AI tells me. That should be only done after you talk with a certain professional in that niche. I just ask AI, hey, just give me a better understanding of what it means to do certain things generally. For more specifics to a more unique position that you found yourself in, that should be first spoken to with a CPA or a tax adjuster. This person obviously is more than well prepared to help you break down your taxes, help you break down your finances, and that's essentially what you should be doing for your finances. Right. Another things too that I've asked AI for, like, hey, like I want to look into health insurances for me. Like I am a healthy person. I don't normally go to the hospital or to the emergency room. I don't need a lot of medicine to maintain my lifestyle. What kind of health insurance plan can I do? Can I take? Can I opt for that can help me, meet the standard? Because other health insurances are more. Or some health insurances out there are more fine-tuned for those who are more healthy, and others who use a lot of medicine to maintain their lifestyle. And that's fine. It's just those types of health insurance plans aren't for me. And so what I ask is that, hey, like, I need to understand certain things. This is my situation. What do you think I should look into? And of course, we all know about the HSA, the health savings account. Essentially, it's a tax deferred account that you invest in along with your employer up to a certain amount. I always max it out. It's similar to the employer contribution to the 401ks. The last year rate was, if I toss in 3K, I get 4K in return, or a little bit less than 4K. So like, if I toss in 3K, my total balance amount within the HSA is a bit less than 4K. So that's pretty much the contribution amount, right? Like I toss a lot in and I get something in, and that's pretty much what people should be doing if they have access to certain accounts, right? We should always match, whether it be 401k matched or HSA matched. It's always 100% beneficial. And of course, once you put some money into those accounts, you should always invest those accounts. You need to buy mutual funds that outperform that S&P 500. You need to invest into those bonds that have a certain maturity date, or retirement bonds. I forget what they're called. I don't normally invest into them. I invest into the S&P 500 or Schwab, whatever it is. And whatever's in the red, I just buy. Essentially, I cover these topics in my other videos. But essentially, what I'm sharing here is like my third use of AI, right? I ask it to help me understand certain things I have no idea about, right? And other uses of AI, I want to say they're like miscellaneous uses. So on YouTube Studio, there's Gemini, Google's version of ChatGPT, of Copilot. So Gemini is also connected to YouTube. What I do there is I ask it, hey, like, how are my videos performing? And it asks me, or it tells me, like, hey, this is how your videos are doing in general, your shorts, your long form videos. And you can always ask it too, like, hey, like, I need to understand how do I better my videos? How did this video perform as opposed to the ones from last week, etc., etc., etc. I always ask AI a lot of questions to see what I can get from it in return. The caveats to asking AI a bunch of things is the reliance and the accuracy that AI can give you. It can always be can always be off, and of course, it's always up to the user of AI to pretty much fact check AI. AI is never going to be accurate, but it can give you the start that one needs to pretty much get the ball rolling. I never knew about HSA until I asked for it. I never knew about the umbrella insurance until I asked the AI, what kind of insurance plans can I buy to optimize my protection, etc., etc., etc. Well, fellas, that's pretty much it. As a recap of what I just talked about in this video, the 3 uses of AI. One is content creation, video, thumbnails for videos, video scripts that I haven't done in a while, bettering the titles, or AI generated titles and AI generated YouTube descriptions, so I can better appease the algorithm as random as it may be. Second use is, I'm blanking out what the second use is, but you guys can figure it out if you guys want to look into that again. I'm blanking out what the third use is. Always is me talking about just investigating. I was asking AI to help me out when it comes to certain topics. Alright, fellas, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like this video. Please, if you guys could and would and should, like and comment. I do want to appeal to my audience I don't have an audience yet, but I want to appeal to those who want to learn, who want to build their life in their 20s. I talk about finance, I talk about gaming, and I talk about AI right now, and I don't plan to stop until I get bored, or unless there's no point in doing this anymore, because YouTube likes to be special. Either way, I plan to do this for at least until the end of the year, and see how far, or see how let's see where it goes. Right? Alright then, fellas. Later.